High above Beverly Hills, a mansion of glass glows like a jewel in the California sun. By day, light pours through every corner. By night, the city of Los Angeles twinkles below, as if the skyline itself is part of the home. This is Pharrell Williams' sanctuary, a place where music, art, and design merge into a single vision. But the house is just the beginning. Behind it lies the story of a man who turned rhythm into riches and style into culture. Born in 1973 in Virginia Beach, Pharrell Skylo Williams was the eldest son of a devoted teacher and a disciplined handyman. His roots stretched deep into Virginia and North Carolina, a family history of reinvention and resilience that seems to echo in his own journey. Even as a boy, Pharrell wasn't like the others. He tapped out beats on desks, hearing music where others heard silence. In 7th grade at a summer band camp, he met Chad Hugo, drums and saxophone. Two kids unaware they were about to become one of the most influential duos in modern music. By 1991, Pharrell knew music was more than a passion. College couldn't contain him, and soon he was in studios, not classrooms. In 1992, he co-wrote Rump Shaker, giving the world its first taste of his genius. Alongside Hugo as the Neptunes, small gigs turned into big breaks. By 1998, with Super Thug, their name moved from whispers in recording studios to shouts across the charts. By 2000, Pharrell and Chad Hugo were producing hits for Jay-Z, Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, and Gwen Stefani. Every beat they touched became iconic. Every chorus Pharrell sang seemed destined for the top. The Neptunes weren't just producers. They were shaping the sound of a generation. Then Pharrell found his own voice. In 2003, Frontin marked his solo debut, followed by his album In My Mind. But fame wasn't the goal. Pharrell's journey was about bending rules, merging music with fashion, art, and life itself. The turning point came in 2013 with Happy. It wasn't just a song, it became a global anthem, played everywhere from radios to classrooms, weddings to protests. Joy distilled into music, and Pharrell became more than a producer. He became a voice the world couldn't ignore. From that moment, he bridged generations, genres, and industries, on stage, on The Voice, and curating his festival, Something in the Water. His career wasn't just a climb, it was constant reinvention, and it all led to his iconic Beverly Hills mansion. Perched above Los Angeles, the $18 million glass home is bold, playful, and imaginative. From the runway-like driveway to the walls of tilted glass reflecting city and sky, it commands attention. Inside, floor-to-ceiling windows turn the city into part of the living space. Sunlight dances across onyx walls, sleek wood softens the edges, and bursts of art and greenery showcase Pharrell's personality. A sculptural fireplace anchors the living room. The kitchen blends elegance with creativity, and the primary bedroom feels like a sunlit art installation. Every corner reflects the man behind the music, a life where vision, style, and joy converge. Pharrell's walk-in closet feels more like a high-end boutique than a bedroom space. Lit shelves, mirrors, and carefully arranged racks make trying on clothes a performance in itself. The bathroom carries the same energy: polished marble, expansive glass, and fixtures that seem sculpted rather than functional. It's a space to prepare for a show, a gala, or simply to pause and reflect. Every room in the house tells a story. Guest bedrooms mix comfort with bold design, while hallways double as art galleries, displaying modern pieces and subtle details that make the home feel curated rather than decorated. Step outside and the vision expands. A 75-foot infinity pool stretches toward the horizon, reflecting California's endless sky. At dusk, Los Angeles lights flicker below, like echoes of Pharrell's beats. Nearby, an outdoor cinema transforms nights into private premieres, while a barbecue area invites friends for late-night gatherings. And, true to his spirit, a private skate ramp adds a touch of playful rebellion, a reminder that sophistication and youthful freedom can coexist. Pharrell bought the Beverly Hills home in 2015 for $7.1 million and sold it in 2022 for $9.2 million. But the real value was intangible. The house wasn't just shelter, it was a stage, a reflection of creativity, transparency, and courage to be different. Meanwhile, his Virginia Beach estate reveals deeper roots. A $16.5 million, 10,300 square foot architectural gem sits on a 5-acre private peninsula, every room facing the bay, where nature becomes part of the home itself. Here, legacy and lifestyle meet, showing that for Pharrell, a house isn't just a home, it's an extension of the soul. The living room exudes quiet grandeur, limestone fireplace, towering Corinthian columns, a subtle nod to classical architecture wrapped in modern minimalism. Nearby, the billiards room stretches under a 14-foot vaulted ceiling, its acoustics echoing like a music hall, perfect for games or intimate conversation. The kitchen is a gourmet dream, high-end appliances, a pizza oven by Forni, and a massive island built for gatherings. It's more than a cooking space. It's where friends convene, ideas flow, and memories are made. Down the hall, a dimly lit wine cellar houses rare labels from around the world, while the in-home cinema rivals a Manhattan boutique theater with plush seating and perfectly timed lighting. Upstairs, bedrooms bask in natural light, soft tones, and spacious layouts, inviting rest. But the estate's true magic lives outside. The 4,000 square foot outdoor space features a heated saltwater pool, lanai with commercial-grade heaters, and a deep-water dock ready for yachts and jet skis. Beyond that lies a 1,000-foot private beach, sand, sky, and Chesapeake tides with no interruptions. Every detail honors legacy, family, and home. In Virginia Beach, Pharrell stays grounded. In Los Angeles, he soars. His lifestyle flows through architecture, art, and even machines. The Rolls-Royce Phantom is a throne on wheels, silent, luxurious, handcrafted with leather, wood, and a starlit ceiling. Then comes the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, where style meets speed, a rolling testament to engineering ambition. For Pharrell, cars, like music and homes, aren't just functional. They're sculptures, statements, extensions of an artistic life. A perfect mix of German engineering and British racing flair, the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren boasts a supercharged 5.4-liter V8 with over 600 horsepower, rocketing from 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds. For Pharrell, a car like this isn't just speed, it's design, innovation, and art in motion. Then there's the Ferrari Enzo, a legend on wheels. With only 400 ever made, a naturally aspirated V12, and Formula One technology built in, the Enzo isn't just driven, it makes a statement. Luxury is loud, but class speaks even louder. Pharrell's collection doesn't stop there. The Tesla Cybertruck, with its angular, stainless steel frame, feels straight out of science fiction. Bold, electric, and unapologetically different, it mirrors Pharrell's approach to music and style. And the Porsche 550 Spider, vintage, rare, untouchable, a nod to Hollywood's golden era and a reminder that beauty evolves, never fades. But these cars didn't appear overnight. Behind every ride is a career built on creativity and strategy. In 2015 alone, Pharrell earned an estimated $32 million, a fraction of the decades-long royalties he stacked producing hits with the Neptunes for Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, Britney Spears, and more. When Happy became a global anthem in 2013, revenue soared through radio spins, ad campaigns, and film placements. By 2014, he earned $22 million. Music was the foundation, but Pharrell expanded beyond the studio, turning his vision into branding, partnerships, and an empire that reflected not just talent, but foresight, consistency, and creative control. Deals with Adidas, Louis Vuitton, G-Star Raw, and countless others added millions to Pharrell's income. Ad tours, TV gigs like The Voice, reportedly $8 million per season, and film scores for Despicable Me and The Lion King remake. And it's clear, Pharrell didn't just earn money, he made it from everywhere. In some years, he pulled in over $250 million, without counting stock investments, property flips, or private equity deals. Every home, car, and fashion statement came from a carefully built empire. To some, wealth is luck. For Pharrell, it's design. But income was never just about checks. It was about creating something lasting, a legacy that outlives charts, awards, and headlines. Back in 2008, long before celebrity brands were trendy, Pharrell co-designed jewelry and sunglasses for Louis Vuitton, lending not just his name but his vision. In 2012, he launched I Am Other, a multimedia collective blending fashion, music, tech, and social commentary. Fashion followed. Billionaire Boys Club and ice cream footwear brought high-end streetwear to the mainstream, while flagship stores in New York and Tokyo made global statements of style. In 2016, his partnership with Adidas produced the Human Race sneakers. More than footwear, they became culture-shaping symbols of unity, equality, and expression. By 2022, Pharrell stepped into Web3, becoming Chief Brand Officer for Doodles, blending art, music, and blockchain, and releasing albums as NFTs, owned, not just listened to. For Pharrell, business isn't separate from creativity. It's another canvas, another stage, another way to turn vision into influence, and influence into legacy. Pharrell didn't just embrace the future, he shaped it. In 2019, he partnered with Verizon to create a nationwide music curriculum for underserved schools, blending tech and creativity. He wasn't just inspiring students, he was giving them the tools to succeed. In 2023, the fashion world watched as Louis Vuitton named Pharrell creative director for menswear, stepping into the legacy of Virgil Abloh. His debut collection at Paris Fashion Week wasn't just a show, it was a cultural reset. For Pharrell, music, tech, education, and fashion aren't separate paths. They're verses in the same song, a testament to vision, ownership, and daring to be different. Philanthropy has always been part of that song. In 2008, he founded From One Hand to Another, a summer program bringing STEAM education to underserved youth. By 2011, he invested $35 million to build a resource center in Virginia Beach. And in 2021, opened Yellow Hab, a tuition-free school for grades 3 to 6, designed to empower low-income students with personalized, tech-driven learning. In 2020, he launched Black Ambition, a nonprofit venture fund supporting Black and Latinx entrepreneurs, especially from HBCUs, providing up to $1 million per startup, mentorship, and media amplification. By 2023, 36 entrepreneurs had received over $3 million, including a $1 million award to Antoinette Banks, proving dreams don't wait. By 2024, Pharrell's impact went global. He became a UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador for arts, education, and entrepreneurship, and partnered with K-pop group 17 in 2025 to fund youth empowerment through charity auctions. For Pharrell, creating, teaching, and giving back aren't separate. They're part of the same rhythm, the same drive, the same legacy. Pharrell has been a pioneer in sustainable fashion, launching denim made from recycled plastic bottles with bionic yarn and taking on ocean waste. In 2022, he teamed up with Ice Cream and Mini USA to raise funds for Polar Bears International, protecting Arctic wildlife. He's also a fierce advocate for artist rights, pushing for ownership of masters and serving on advisory boards like CXIPDAO to help creators safeguard their work in the digital era. In Harlem, he provided internships to over 100 graduating seniors at Promise Academy. At events like the UNICEF Ball, Children's Hospital LA Gala, and International Day of Happiness, Pharrell showed up not as a celebrity, but as a global citizen. Giving isn't a side project, it's part of the art. He's built homes, businesses, futures, and a life grounded in love. Behind the billion-dollar brands and award-winning soundtracks, Pharrell is first and foremost a family man. In 2013, he married Helen Lassachon, a model and designer whose quiet strength balances his flamboyant energy. Together, they've raised 4 children, including son Rocket, born in 2008, and triplets born in 2017. Rocket even has his own theme song, written by Pharrell for Despicable Me. At home, creativity thrives without chaos. A half-pipe for skateboarding, a love for Star Trek, and reminders that even the coolest people are geeks at heart. Tragedy struck in 2021 when his cousin Donovan Lynch was fatally shot in Virginia Beach. Pharrell used his voice to demand justice, proving family always comes first. Though his career is public, his personal life remains private, a quiet, carefully curated world behind the brilliance. Here's what we know. Pharrell wakes up early, meditates, studies architecture, collects art, and when the cameras are off, you might find him dancing barefoot in the kitchen with his kids. For all his global influence, he's never lost sight of the world within his own home. And maybe that's his greatest creation. A glass house that shimmers with light, a garage filled with cars that defy convention, a career that reshaped the sound of a generation. But beyond fame, fashion, or fortune, Pharrell chose to lead with vision, kindness, and purpose. He didn't just build a life of luxury, he built a life of intention, imagination, and impact. From the sunlit hills of Beverly Hills to the quiet shores of Virginia Beach, he's shown that creativity isn't just a job, it's a way of living. Now we want to hear from you. Which part of Pharrell's world speaks to you the most? His futuristic home, iconic music, transformative philanthropy, or the quiet wisdom of his personal life? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like this video, subscribe for more stories like this, and hit the bell to step inside the extraordinary. Because this isn't just a lifestyle, this is Pharrell Williams' legacy.